for another episode of Smoking Section Podcast, and we're here. We have this newcomer who I've heard about for the last year, and the buzz about him has been nothing but amazing. He is 2023 Artist to Watch by Pandora and Amazon Music.
Yeah.
He just debuted at the Grand Ole Opry a couple months ago. Dalton Dover, how are you, buddy?
Dude, what's up, man? Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. I first saw you perform at Whiskey Jam,
Okay.
and
That's been a while. Was it the outside Whiskey Jam or inside?
oh, it was the inside.
Oh, damn, that's been a minute. That's been a long time.
Yeah. So I kept your name in my head. I saw it and I'm like, oh, this guy is really, I mean, he's on to something. And then I did like a live show and I heard some UTA folks mention your name.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you signing him? And they were like, well, we're thinking about it. I'm like, no, you should. They're like, really? I'm like, because I saw him at Whiskey Jam and you guys really need to sign him. and so I guess the rest is history, huh?
Dude, it's been wild, man. I've signed a record deal with UMG, and it's been crazy, dude. The last couple months, actually, the last year was insane to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, come on, let's talk about this because you're from Georgia. You're living in Georgia.
Go Dogs.
Yeah, go Dogs. Okay. See, I'm from Philly. I have no college team from Philadelphia. So
Okay.
I root for Eagles, NFL, no matter what. So I really don't focus on. But I have been known to cheer for LSU and Alabama Road Tide.
Oh God, here we go. Ashley, go ahead and cancel this.
I have been known to root for them. I mean, I'm a bandwagoner, so I might just go ahead. I might hop on the Georgia Bulldogs bandwagon. You know,
All right.
Don't hold it against me. Don't hold it against me.
Hold on.
So let's talk about this. So you're from Georgia. So how long have you been going to and from Georgia into Nashville?
Man, probably about a year and a half now. I've been back and forth. When I'm not on the road, I'm in Nashville 4 days a week, and I'm at home about 3 days a week. So,
Good Lord, you have kids, don't you?
I do have two.
Baby boys or baby girl?
I have a boy and a girl. My daughter's 8 and my son is 6.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
You got the best of both worlds then.
Exactly. And I'm 25, so by the time I'm 30, my kids are going to be,
teenagers ready to kick daddy's ass.
Exactly. Oh, they can share out if they want to.
So 3 days a week at home. So I mean, that's not enough home time, bro.
Yeah.
That's not enough home time. Do they ever go on the road with you?
No, they don't. They're not really able to just because I'm so busy, or I might be playing a show in a bar, or you just never know. It just not be a
Right.
It's for a child to be. But hopefully, eventually, maybe that one of them will join my band or something. You never know.
You never know.
No.
Never know. So, what inspired you? Because you grew up in Georgia. I'm sure you grew up listening to country music.
Oh yeah, country music. Yeah.
You know, so what inspired you to be like, hey, I'm going to take this chance, and I'm going to do the work and go to Nashville and start songwriting, because every person I talk to, their family looks at them like they're crazy.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, that happened to me too, so I get it. But the family looks at them as if they're crazy. So did you have that? Like, so what inspired you to do that? What inspired you to? What motivated you to do that?
So, man, my family, everybody in my family, from my mom to my aunts and uncles to my brother and sister, everybody's so supportive, and they've always been so supportive of my dream, man. I've grown up, I sang in church beside my grandpa, just since I was just a young kid. And man, I just always had a passion for it. Always had a passion for singing songs for people and entertaining people. I've done a couple talent shows in school, and man, there was just never no plan to. So um, I I found out you can make money playing music and doing what you love. So you got to work for an asshole boss, and I just that's what I wanted to do.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
So what was the reaction to like, how did your family take it? Did they like go for it,
Yeah,
or you know?
yeah, man. So like, luckily, like I said, dude, like I've done this for so long. Like my family, they are all so supportive of me, and like they was there and when I was playing in bars when there was 5 people watching me.
Mhm.
So it was that made it a little bit easier. They never really. They was just like, "Yo, go for it. You do your thing. Like we believe in you."
That's amazing. That's a true family bond right there.
Sure.
You know, because that's your foundation. You gotta stay true to your roots and things like that.
Yeah.
So I also heard you. Damn Good Life.
Yes.
Um, I love that song, and we'll talk about your current single soon. But Damn Good Life, when it was released, um, I felt as though I was having a moment in time where it was like, you know, my life isn't going the way it should be going.
Yeah, dude.
You
That's
know
why we
what I
wrote the song. Yeah, that's
mean?
why we wrote the song.
And it's like and then I heard it. I'm like, oh, this shit is actually really good.
Exactly. So we sat down and we started writing that song. And, dude, I was just so tired of writing heartbreak songs. I was tired of writing sad songs. And I just wanted to write a song that was going to make us writers feel good. And just, like I've been started saying this, man, like if you got negative, keep that shit away from me. Like negative energy, keep that away from me.
Right.
Basically, damn good life, dude. Like that's just all positive vibes. And that's me. Like, you know.
It's a reminder to be grateful for what you have too.
Yeah, man, because there's people in this world that don't have nothing,
Yeah,
don't have anything, So like if you woke up this morning, like, hey, dude, God saw you're still here for a reason. God saw fit to keep you here, right?
exactly. There's still a plan. There's still a
Exactly.
plan.
There's still a plan.
Still a plan. So let's talk about your new single. Your new single, "Give It Up" on that. That's
Give
out
it
right
up on that.
now.
Yeah.
Listen, I was talking to my boss today about it, and he heard it. And he was like, "It's just so damn pleasant."
Thank you, man. That song is that's just another one of those songs that is just special. It fell out of the sky. I wrote that with some of my best friends, Adam Craig and John Pierce, and I wrote that was one of the first songs I had written that prior to me going on my first writers retreat. And man, I just knew when we wrote that song it was special. So it was inspired by something my best friend was going through at the time. So
Wow.
yeah,
Adam Craig is a hit songwriter, man.
yeah,
Skill.
dude, yeah, dude, hell of a singer too.
Hell of a singer. Hell of a singer.
Yeah.
Uh, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about why'd you pick UMG?
So I had offers from every label in Nashville. We had everybody on the table just about, and with the exception of a couple. And man, I had a meeting with Mike Dungan and Brian Wright and a few other people here from the label, and man, it just felt like home. It felt like the right place, and they seemed to love what I was doing. And man, I don't think I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. So
How much of the business did you know about before you got into it?
Man, honestly, I leaned on my team a lot. I leaned on my manager Charlie and everybody else that was in the circle that it still is. I leaned on my team a lot just because coming from small town Georgia, um, you hear so much about Nashville, but you really don't know what's true and what you really don't know.
Right.
So, I leaned on my team a lot for sure.
So now you just hit on my next question. My next question was basically, how different was it? Because you're from a small, like you say, from a small town in
Yeah.
Georgia.
Oh yeah.
How different was it coming to Nashville? Were you like culture shock? Was there a freak out moment like, holy shit, this is too this is too? too much
So
one
yeah,
time.
so I was on The Voice back in 2019, and that was the first time that I ever got really like culture shock. Like I was like, damn, like these people don't drink sweet tea, you know? That was the first time that anything like that had ever happened. When I got to Nashville, I automatically fell in love just because I'm like, holy crap, like these people here on Music Row are like doing what I'm dreaming of doing, you know?
Right.
So pretty cool.
So now that you're following your dream, you've already had one accomplishment, and that was you were able to play on the Grand Ole Opry.
Yeah, dude.
Tell me about that moment.
So man, that's a moment I'll never forget. My whole family was there, and I was telling somebody just literally not too long ago, just a little while ago today, that my grandpa brought me up listening to Conway Twitty, Merle Haggard, Marty Robbins, just a lot of legends, Keith Whitley. The list just goes on and on. But I grew up with early influences from all them guys because my grandpa introduced me to them, and he was there. He got to watch me play on the same stage that all of these guys stepped on. You know, so I mean, it's special, dude. That night was magical. My two babies were there. My mom, everybody was there, and it was amazing, dude.
So we're just finding out about you. Obviously, the world is getting to know Dalton Dover.
Yeah.
Um, so what's been the most difficult thing that you had to deal with in life that you had to overcome?
That I had to overcome. Um, it would have to be probably. It would definitely have to be caring what other people think about me. I've had a bad problem with caring what other people thought about me, and I'm just now kind of getting to where like I'm just like, who gives a shit if don't nobody like me, or who cares if they don't like this song? You know, I'm just getting that way because I feel like that's stopped me from maybe that might have stopped me from receiving blessings because I was so worried about what people care.
It
What
also
people
feel like a weight is lifted off your shoulders.
For sure, like I feel like a different human being.
Yeah, yeah. I had to go through that a while back, and it's it's definitely a relief, and you actually see like in yourself like how more confident you've gotten
Yeah, for sure.
in yourself, and then you attract more people around you that you need in your life than people who just come and go.
Sure, man.
Wow. Um, so what's your songwriting process like? So like do you get from inspiration from your co-writers, or do you get inspiration from what's going on in your life? How real are there's the hard question. How real is your songs?
Man, every song that especially songs like Damn Good Life and Giving Up on That, every song is different, man. I find inspiration everywhere I find inspiration everywhere. So whether it come from something I see on TikTok, something I see just anywhere on social media, something you know, something one of my friends said, or just something that somebody might have done that might have inspired me to write that certain song. It just it just usually just depends. But no matter what, the song always comes from a genuine place that's real within me and whoever I'm writing with.
So here's a hard question for you. Maybe you can answer it,
Yeah,
because for those of you who don't know, and you'll see the video on YouTube, but um, Dalton Dover is a black man.
clearly.
uh, in case you didn't know, so how have you had any difficulties in this industry regarding your color?
Um, if I have, it's something I really don't know about, man. Everybody has been so kind to me, and I don't think that it's never stopped me from doing anything or achieving anything.
Yeah, I mean, because I've always people ask me that in this industry. I've always said, if I had that, I don't know, because people they don't do it to your face. They don't. I mean, some people do, but they don't always do it to your face. So it's like, if I have, I don't know,
Yeah,
means so I'm in the same boat as you, because that's kind of a common question. Have you seen any kind of issues regarding that?
Man, not really, dude. Not really, but I don't even pay that close attention to anything.
Right.
So I honestly, man, I stay to myself and I don't really get into much. So yeah, like
Hey,
that's
that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. That's the
exactly.
way to do it. Um, so what's been the best advice someone has given you as
Stay
a as a starting musician?
as a starting musician, the best advice somebody has given me is to stay true to myself and stay true to myself and don't fall for nothing that is not you. Learn to say no, and just keep your head down and grind. There's nothing. This town is it's a and there's something new happening every day. So you gotta try to not necessarily stay on top, but stay in a place to where like these people are still talking about you.
Right.
So the best advice somebody's given me is just to never give up and just stay true to yourself.
What has been who actually who would you want to collaborate most with? Because you talked about your inspirations earlier.
Yeah.
Um, what artist? It can be any artist, live or dead.
Mhm.
Would you want to collaborate with?
Alive or dead, it would be stupid if I had to do it like Keith Whitley or something. That would be amazing.
One of the greats. Gone too soon.
I'll get gone too soon for sure.
Um, so you're touring a lot. You're going through you're going through the ropes right now. Like you're
Yeah,
you're picking up speed. I
yeah.
mean, so what are you looking forward to this year in 2023? What are you looking forward to?
Man, I'm honestly looking forward to like I'm hearing giving up on that going to country radio.
Mhm.
So excited about that. I'm excited to experience that side of the industry. I'm excited. I'm starting tour with Chase Rice soon, so I'm really pumped about that. Dude, there's so much to be thankful for right now, dude. And I'm just along for the ride. I'm just glad to be here, man. This year's gonna be a hell of a ride for sure.
Um, I'm excited for anything for you because I'm sure we'll see you on CMA Fest at some point this year.
Yeah, do think we're playing all days at CMA Fest. Excited.
It's gonna be exhausting.
Yeah, it is.
That's gonna be exhausting. I'm just saying, it's gonna be hot as hell. That's gonna
Exactly. I'm gonna take my shirt off.
exactly. So here's my question for you. Here's the question for you. What makes you unique? What sets you apart from everyone else?
I don't. I'm. I'm a different breed, man. I'm not like everybody else. I'm so genuine that I will literally, if I don't know you, I'll give you the shirt off my back, and I'm not boasting, but
Right.
um, I know I got Jesus in my heart. That might be the difference the difference between me and everybody else. I don't know if they do or not, but I know what I got.
Right.
Um, you know, I would just like to think that I stand out just more than I don't know. If not, I just kind of do my own thing.
Final question, sir. Next 5 years,
Yeah.
what do you think it's gonna look like for you? What do you hope it looks like for you?
Man, I hope the next 5 years consist of maybe a couple number ones. Maybe I get to perform on the CMA Awards, CMT Awards, whatever I get picked for. Um, I would love to have a hit on the radio. And I would love to headline, I would love to headline, um, a huge arena. I would love that.
All right. Well, Dalton Dover, I see all that shit happening for you,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you, dude.
Keep manifesting that shit, and it'll come to you.
Yes, sir.
You know. This has been great. This has been a fantastic episode.
For sure, dude. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that listen, when I saw that you signed with EB, I'm like, I immediately it's like, hey, can I get Dalton Dover?
I love that.
But no, you gained a fan of me. I'm glad we got to know each other today. I'm glad the world has got to know you.
Shit.
Um, this has been another episode of Smoking Section Podcast. And ladies and gentlemen, we've had Dalton Dover.
Let's go.